Good day, all. This is Steve Watkins, CEO of NTRX and author of Start, Stumble, Survive, my 40-year entrepreneurial ordeal. Believe it or not, almost half my family says they've read it. The other half, still waiting for the movie. With that kind of momentum, we figured, why stop at a book? Let's make a podcast where we share Entrexian stories that make you wonder, genius move, or comedy sketch. I'm joined today by Matt Henderson, who helps run our Florida office in several capacities, which is polite business speak for he does the hard stuff I don't.
Hi, everybody. Talking about the hard stuff, I went and updated our Bitcoin mining offering yesterday to help with all these Bitcoin miners interested in being acquired. Watkins, tell me again how much our lawyers made? I'm just saying it seems I'm underpaid.
Well, Matt, you know the mantra. It is not about working, but creating value. Enough about you, Matt. This week, Matt and I endured an 8-hour drive to the NIBA conference in Fort Lauderdale. We bonded over gas station coffee. He discovered I'm a chartard, a lover of Chardonnay, and I discovered he's joined the glutard team.
Yeah, for those that don't know, that's short for gluten intolerant. It's been 16 years. How many years have you been chartarded or a chartophile?
Not to brag, but slightly more than 16. But enough about me. Matt, this week I met a guy.
Who'd you meet?
A woman.
Oh, that's great, Steve.
Hold your horses. Matt, it was at the NIBA conference in Fort Lauderdale. She asked me the classic opener. So, what do you do? Dangerous question. In typical CEO fluidity, I promptly responded with, Entrex buys cash-flowing gas-powered Bitcoin mining facilities across America.
Yeah, that sums it up. Usually I say finance, but if I'm stuck in a line waiting for a drink, I'll say I'm in acquisitions and channel my inner Watkins showmanship.
That's funny. This woman just sipped her drink and said, interesting. I'm also a miner, but for silver, real silver, as in a real miner. In only the way a Quebecois woman can make it sound elegant yet demeaning at the same time, she nailed it. Then she asked about what Bitcoin mining is, and for the first time ever, with the clarity of my wine in hand, I answers how Bitcoin mining is like Visa and MasterCard processes, credit card transactions between the local flower shop, the issuing bank, and the customer. Had the buyer used Bitcoin, we might have processed that transaction.
Honestly, that explanation is actually clear and makes sense with a fabulous analogy to a well-known example. I bet my girlfriend would even understand. Well, that would be a success. You know what is interesting? Visa's IPO was $18 billion, the same amount raised so far for Bitcoin mining. And that's just one credit card processor. Add MasterCard, Amex, and Discover, and you realize we're only at the beginning. Anyway, back to the NIBA conference. At the cocktail hour, I thought I was in the bar line. Turns out it was just people standing with drinks, not moving. So while I stood there like a stalker, eavesdropping on strangers, I met a guy too. A real guy.
Who'd you meet?
He was interesting. There were so many pharmaceutical and medical companies at the conference this year looking for capital, all biotech. And each one of them claimed that their technology cured a specific type of cancer. So in short, if these guys would only get $1 million each, we'd be completely done with cancer. NIBA cured cancer. That's newsworthy.
Imagine if we had a government representative here, maybe from the 3 billion electric vehicle charging initiative. They could have sent a day's interest over to the conference and cured cancer, while still not having an operating charging station. That's effective use of capital.
I wouldn't be so sure. Let's just consolidate all those companies in the Entrex Cancer Healing and Oncology Company. Echo, I like it.
Cute, but remember, NTRX only buys cash-flowing ventures, not hopefuls. Big difference. And that's the theme. Whether it's silver, Bitcoin, or coffee on I-95, every story starts the same way. I met a guy. So that's today's story. Thanks for joining us. And remember, no matter how messy, how weird, or how wildly off-script business gets, there's always next week. Tune in and hear how we met another guy.